Hey, coin folk, welcome back. Got 3 boxes for the week here. We're gonna be going through. Came up a little short of the 4 we were aiming for, but beggars can't choose it. It's that time of year when things get a little overwhelmed sometimes. I'm knocking the camera all over the place. So. Looking like a lot of circulated fellas. Don't want to rip the flap off there. I guess I could let the camera up. That's a little easier. But lots circulated, a few newer unders. Nothing crazy jumping out. Feel the light sitting out. Thought maybe it was a proof for a second. She's not. Now let's slice these puppies open. It's nice to get a flat box though, at least, even though we're 1 box short of what we was hoping for. Got a little variety to what we usually have. And speaking of variety, there is a variety of different ends in that box. None of them silver. Maybe 1 or 2 newer ones. And 1 more to go. I don't know if I cut that at all. Guess I did. And looking pretty much the same as last box. So, if there's any silver in there, we're going to have to go find it. But, as we showed last week, there doesn't have to be any on the ends to find a little bit. So, let's go see what we find. I think I'll do the same as last week. Just flip and look for enders and then start ripping. So, let's go. So, we flipped through all the boxes here, and I think we got 1 ender. So I'm going to stick this right in the middle, or as close as I can to the middle of the hunt. It'll be the last roll in box number 2. We're going to start with the flat box instead. So we'll have this one to come to later on, but we'll do that one live. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's a 40% ender. We shall see. Certainly looks the part, but for now, I'm going to start on box 1 and go. Just laid out roll 10 here from box 1, and we got yet another oddball hold coin, like we had a couple of them on the last hunt. This one, I don't know what they're trying to do, but I guess they accomplished it. I guess, I don't know, or just gave up, one or the other. But it's just barely holding on this part here. But it's fine, I guess. So we'll take it. Keep on moving through the box. See what we can find. Roll 12 here. We got what used to be a sticker coin. Somebody scraped the heck out of it. And I guess technically it's our first NIFC of the box of the hunt. It's 2017. I think it was Denver. I don't know. It's impossible to tell looking at it by eye, but threw it on the scope and I could just barely make it out. So that's that. Now we go. Well, hopefully that was the slowest of our boxes. About as much as we can say about that one. 2 more NIFCs along the way. 2011 out of Denver and in 2016 out of Philly. So on to the next. And this is the one that I'm pretty sure we got an ender in. So at least we should have something in there. But let's go find out for sure. Roll number 2 of our box with the silver ender. And looks like we're off to a good start. This second down from the end over here. Should be a 40. Oh yeah. Can you hear that clink? 1968 out of Denver. Sweet. Off to a good start. Not in too shabby shape either. So we will gladly take that. Hopefully it's just the start of things to come, but I'm not expecting too much with just 1 ender, but you never know. So let's keep moving. Back on roll 7 here. Right there. Looks like we got some more. Oh yeah. 67. A little grungy, but we'll take it. Not so bad on the back. Nice. Feels so good to finally be getting a couple boxes with a little bit of something in them. So let's keep on moving, and I hope it keeps up. Let's go find out. Back on roll 18 here. Right here. It doesn't show up super well, but it looks to be a 40. And she is another 67. Sweet. God, this feels good. So happy to be finding a little bit of silver finally. Nice. All right, keep going. Back on roll 21. And that is what a nice, bright 40 edge looks like. Dang, I thought it was going to be a little better shape. I mean, it's not bad, but just by the rim, I thought for sure it was going to be like unk. But she's still cute, so we'll take it. Keep on moving. Well, one roll before we get to that ender, and it's got a little fun in it too. Got a 40 right here, and maybe a proof, but I don't think it is. I don't think the edge is coppery enough. Nope. And where was our 40 at? Come on, don't fail me now. Right here. 68. We'll take that. Oh, look at that. A whole coin too. Another very poorly hold coin, just like we was finding last week. I don't know what people were doing. Anyways, 68. Add to the pile. Nice. And I'll set up, and as soon as we're done with this roll, and we'll open this one live just for, shits and giggles. See what's inside. Here we go with our ender. Or what, 98% sure anyways is an ender. We will find out here in a second. See if she got any friends in there. And doesn't look like it. Just the one. We'll take it. 1969. Another piece of silver to end the first half of box one. And no other finds that we haven't already looked at. So we'll just move on to the second half and hope it is just as good. Let's go. Made it to roll 30 before we got our first NIC out of the box. At least I'm pretty sure it was the first one out of this box. If I'm showing you a second one, I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it's the first one out of the box. 2008. Out of Denver. Yeah, Denver. All right, let's go. Going roll 33. Our first silver, the second half of the box. We're right here. Oh, yeah. Another 1969. We will gladly take that, fella. A little scratch on it, looks like. I think it's a scratch. Looks like. Anyways. It's silver, and we will gladly take it. Let's go. Roll 44 here, box 2. Getting closer to the end. We got a 74 Philly. Some kind of strike through right behind the head. It's not damaged. It's like a really shallow strike through. Of course, it's going to show like crap. There we go. It shows up a little bit better. Not sure what it would have been. Maybe a thread or something. Kind of what I'm thinking. Not really sure. But it's definitely cool looking. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking thread, but who knows? Still a cool find either way. So I'll gladly take it. And we're going to move on to the last few rolls in this box. See what they got. So wrap on box number 2 here. Unfortunately, the second half did not quite keep up with the first half. There was actually pretty fair amount of 24 Denvers in the second half. I would say at least half the rolls were probably 40-50% 24 Denvers, but that happens. Let's just hope that the other box is a sister of the first half and not the second half. So we'll see. Let's jump in. Well, we're nearing the halfway point of the box 3 here. Unfortunately, we've had a lot of 2024 Denvers. Not as much as the second half of box 2, but it's not the only quality it shares with box 2. Got what looks like a 40 right here. And it almost looks like it might be a clip on the end. I don't know if you kind of see that wonkiness. You can kind of see the color or the silver shift sides there. 1967. That is like the shallowest of clips. Like you really can't even see it. But you can see it on the edge. Where were we at? Now I'm lost. I don't know. Give me a second. I'll see if I can actually get it to pick up on camera. But right there. Alright, let me see. Hold on a second. Alright, so right there, kind of just to the right of the E, you kind of see that soft part in the rim. Technically, it's a clip. And we can see, I can kind of flip it on its edge here. You can see how the silvery part of the rim is on the top. And then once you get to that clip, it kind of flips to the bottom. And then it's going to, if we keep on rotating, it's going to come back up to the top. It's kind of the easiest way on the clad coinage. I mean, I wouldn't try to sell it at a premium because it's the tiniest clip I've ever found. But technically, it's a clip. And technically, it's silver, so we will gladly take it. I didn't think we was going to be getting anything out of the box. It's been pretty slow, so might be the only one, but it's one. Let's go see if there's more. Just popped open roll 41. And pretty much all these rolls and that one were almost all 2024 Denvers. I thought we were done, but we got a nice one here. Pretty sure we see that little copper glint in there, so probably a 40, but she is 1969. Nice. So hopefully we find more of these rather than more 24 Denvers, but I ain't complaining either way, so let's just go find out. Very next row, more good stuff. How about that? Ooh, we got a 90 this time. I thought it was a 40. I mean, it's pretty solid, I guess. I thought I saw that little bit of copper in there, though. Sweet. It's turning out nearly as good as last week. Maybe, actually, it might be better. I can't remember now. But either way, I will gladly take a 90. And what we got? 8 more rolls. So, who knows? Might be a little more in there. Let's go. Well, she's all hiding out at the end of the box here. Roll 46. Right here. So gray edge, 40. 1968. We will take that for sure. 4 more rolls to go. Who knows? Could be even a few more in there. Let's go see. Well, we wrapped up our 4-box hunt here. Just kind of a recap of what we found. Just 3 NIFCs. Well, I guess 4, including this beat up sticker coin down here. Got our 74 with the little strike through there behind the head. Our 2 more oddball hold coins, just like last week. I mean, not exactly like last week, but as far as being oddball. And then our silver. 3 67s. 4 68s, 3 69s, and 1 beautiful 64. And right as I looked at the 64, I remembered I did it again. Let me grab the mug. I'll be back. Here we go. We got the mug. Got our silver. Toss her in here. Made a good little dent in it the past couple weeks. We'll take that. Hopefully have one more hunt in us for the end of the year. We ain't quite gonna fill it up, but you know, that ain't a bad little pile of silver in there. Not for just finding the face value. There's a few in there that was given to me by, so they're either free or face value. Got people to look out for me, give me their silver. They might find a change, but most of it's all stuff we found over the year. So looking up or shaping up pretty good. So that's gonna be it for this week, folks. Hopefully we get one more in, like I said, before the end of the year. If not, we'll just start on next year. So that's it for now. Peace.